Okay, how to find the equations of lines that are tangent or normal to a curve. Simple na siya. So, kumbaga, the background story is that with differential calculus, we are looking for dy over dx, where dy is the change in y depending on the dx change in x. Now, change in y can be referred to as your rise, and change in x can be referred to as your run, which is a familiar formula to find the slope. The symbol for slope is m, by the way. So with that, makasolve kita sa ato na slope using differential calculus. However, miss, kung mag-derive kami, ang kakakuha namon, hindi man isa ka number, kundi equation siya. So now, that equation becomes the formula for your slope. We'll have examples later. We actually have 3 steps involved in this. So, let's see here. Oh. Step 1, derive. Okay. Step 2 is to substitute x. Okay. And step 3 is to substitute with the point slope form. So, we have equations that have the point slope form, and we are going to need this y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, because our final answer, the equation for the final answer, should be in the slope-intercept form. Whereas you can see, ang m naton stands for the slope, and b in this case is your y-intercept. Okay, so one example nga pwede natin solvon. I have already plotted y equals x squared minus x plus 3. So, what we need to find is the equation of the line tangent to this red parabola, okay, at the point 415. So, 415 is here, this one. Siguro, 415 siya ne. So, the blue line, nagkakita nyo subong, it crosses 415 once and never again. That's tangent line. Now, how do we look for the equation of it? So, step 1, according sa gisulat ko, is to derive the given equation. So, the derivative of that is dy over dx equals 2x minus 1. Now, instead of calling this dy over dx, you can say that this is m, diba, ginasilinta, is equal to 2x minus 1. So, yay, we have the formula for the slope, which we will use in step 2. Substitute x. Okay. So, now, m is equal to 2. Anong x naton? 4. So, at that specific point, the x component is 4. Substitute na siya. So, now we have m is equal to 8 minus 1 or 7. So, the slope is 7. Okay. So, maybe pagamayon tani siya. Oops. Go. And then, for step 3 is to substitute sa aton nga point slope form. Okay. So, y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. Okay. So, y minus ang y sub 1 is 15 equals m. Na-solve na natin 7. X minus x sub 1 is 4. So, simplify this. Y minus 15 equals 7x minus 28. So, y equals 7x minus 28 plus 15. Y equals 7x minus 13 is the equation of the tangent line kay x squared minus x plus 3 at 415. As you can see, simplifying the point slope form of an equation turns it into the slope-intercept. Slope-intercept form siya. So, y equals 7x minus 13. So, nabala siya nga, okay, 7 is our slope, and then negative 13 is supposedly our y-intercept. So, ang ato na plot, ari siya, oh. If we go down, negative 13 mo sa y-axis. So, ara siya, oh. Negative 13 manggid siya na yan. The intercept. 0, negative 13. Okay. So that's one example. Another one. Here, look for the tangent or the equation of the tangent line at y equals x cubed minus 5x plus 2 at negative 2, 4. So, ari na ang aton nga curve, x cubed minus 5x plus 2, and this is the tangent line, the blue one. But what is the equation of that? Okay, so step 1 is to derive. So, dy over dx is equal to 3x squared minus 5. Okay, this is also the equation of our slope. So, m equals 3x squared minus 5. Step 2, substitute. So, m is equal to 3 times negative 2 squared minus 5. So, m is equal to 3 times 4 minus 5. M is equal to 12 minus 5 or 7. Step 3, substitute sa point slope form. So, y minus 4 equals mx minus, so ang aton nga x sub 1 is negative 2. So, minus minus is just plus 2. Simplify, y minus 4 equals 7x plus 14. So, y equals 7x plus 14. So, transpose si negative 4 sa piyak, may mo siya plus 4. Y equals 7x plus 18. And this is the equation of this tangent line right here, color blue. Nagatangent siya sa negative 2 is negative 2, 4. Dire. Check to gid. Now, let's look for the equation of the line tangent to y equals negative 2x squared minus 4x plus 1 at x equals negative 2. Okay, so, yeah, we can do step 1, derive. Yeah, we can do step 2 nga ma-substitute kita sa x. But remember guys, for step 3, we are using the point slope form of equations. So, kung makita natin, we are going to need y. So, we need the actual x and y components of a point. So, kulang kita. Now, don't worry because all you need to do is substitute this value of x to the original equation. Okay, so with that, y equals negative 2 times negative 2 squared minus 4 times negative 2 plus 1. So, don't derive danay ha. Para makita mo, si y dapat sa original equation ka danay ha. So, y equals negative 2 times 4. Negative and negative is positive 8 plus 1. Further, this becomes negative 8 plus 8 plus 1. And therefore, y is equal to 1. So, the point that we are going to focus on is actually negative 2, the x component, and 1 for the y component. And this is what it looks like. So, this is the curve, 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. And we are going to look for the line or the equation of the line tangent to it at negative 2, 1. So, as you can see, just doing what I did earlier, makita naton ang aton nga focusan nga point. Okay. So, let's close this. And let's remove all of these. Kay subong, we know that we are going to focus at negative 2, 1. La 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 la. So, negative 2, 1. By the way, that's the same thing. If y naman ang given sa inyo, let's say y equals negative 2. So, substitute nyo lang this si y nyo ho. And then, unfortunately, you'll have to do a little quadratic. Medyo quadratic equation ka mo dira. But, yeah, you get the point. Amo na siyang style. Step 1. So, ma-derive ta. Dy over dx equals negative 4x minus 4. Let's see. Negative 4x minus 4. Okay. This is the equation of our slope, negative 4x minus 4. And for step 2, substitute na si x with negative 2. So, m is equal to negative 4 times negative 2 minus 4. So, m is equal to negative and negative is 8. Positive 8 minus 4. Therefore, ang m natin is 4. Now, for step 3, okay, so So that's y minus ang y sub 1 is 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1, which is negative 2. So that will become plus 2, negative and negative. Simplify this, you have y minus 1 equals 4x plus 8. So 4x plus 8. Okay. Y equals 4x plus 8. Transpose si negative 1, that becomes plus 1. Finally, y equals 4x plus 9 is the equation of the line tangent to negative 2x squared minus 4x plus 1 at x equals negative 2.